Hey there guys, welcome back to another Redstone Corner, and today I would like to show you my new sugarcane farm that I've come up with. Now, I'm not claiming I'm the first one to use pistons to harvest sugarcane, but this is my new setup, and we will get into it in just a second. I would like to start by showing off each one of these chests represents the average of 5 1-hour separate tests. So the first test with 2 stacks plus 15 items, I forgot to add that up there, in the timer, and then 48 plants. There's 48 dirt blocks up there with sugarcane in them. We averaged 2 stacks and 5 of sugarcane. And like I said, I ran 5 1-hour tests with tick warp. Then the second test, same, but with 3 stacks in the timer. Averaged way less. Well, like 3 pieces less, but still on average. I mean, you would almost think the firing the timer off later would provide more, give more time to grow. But when you're doing something like this, you need to find a balance of growth time allotted and timer. The clock timer. Sorry. It is a balance of how often the clock sends a pulse through and how much time they have to grow. And it's really just playing around with things. So we have here the third test, which is just 1 stack of items up to 64. So a full stack in the dropper timer, and on average it actually came out a couple times with 2 stacks and a half, but the 3 out of the 5 times I tested, it was 2 stacks and 26. So way much better. Anything under a stack though gets less than this. So my conclusion from my tests is that in the clock I am using, a stack of items is best. So let's take a look at this farm now too, because it controls everything back here. And before we look at the clock, a big thank you to Smokey and Archon of the Prototech server. Archon sent me this clock, told me this would be better to use, and I should try it. And it uses Smokey's lazy chunk detector to power it. And I very much do love this clock. It is nice and compact and reliable. Okay, so first off, very sorry for the first part of the video. I did not realize that I had my jukebox and note block sounds turned up. I was just rewatching the footage and it makes some noise. I will try to fix that. If not, very sorry, but I have that fixed now. So for this part, we won't hear it. So here you should have 14 long by 3 wide slab of packed ice, digging down 2 blocks under the ice, putting in your hoppers like so. You can see the arrows on mine, how they point. And then we're going to start by putting in that to kind of mark this. And then we go out to here. Sorry, to there. I guess you could just do this and not have to bother with the dirt yet, but you are going to want to do something like this. 2 on either side. This will help you place your stairs and place the back here, because this is where your water is going to go. And then we grab our stairs and we start placing on either side like so. Okay, so I had them in the wrong place here. Sorry about that. They have to go on the back block here. So disregard where I placed them earlier. And we will get these in. Once you have that last one in, you want to take your dirt, get it placed in on both sides as well. And now take water and waterlog these stairs. Be careful, make sure you have a block next to the water bucket, because you could end up doing something like that and placing it on top of the stair, which sucks if you have anything around it you don't want to pop off. Alright, so now that we have that in, place glass on top of all of these stairs. Does not have to be black stained glass, but I happen to like how black and concrete green go together, but not terracotta. So we will get rid of that and grab our fence gates here. We're going to put water in all the way and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block you're going to place that, and then now this should come out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, oh, it goes 5, sorry. Okay, so you got to move these in one and open them, and then break those, and here we go, more water, which flows right to the edge. If you would like, before then, you can try to wall this off here. I know I'm not using the green terracotta like that, although I probably should. Yeah, let's do that. So you want to put your decoration in here, like so. Come up with your glass, 3 high. You're going to want to do 3 high for this first one. And there you go. Nope. I don't know why I'm doing that. Alright. There you go. And then we can do a layer of glass, a layer of green terracotta, and then another layer of glass. And that is it right there. So now you want to grab your iron bars here, and you're going to bring this all the way to the back here. In fact, you're going to start it right there and bring the iron bars all the way back. You might want to do this before you place your water, because it'll probably be a lot easier. Just saying. And then we can bring this all the way back to right above this water source. And you're going to go up 3 for the first module. If you go up any other modules or stack this any other way, you're going to have to bring this up. This is where a glass goes, usually right here. Yep. Nope. I put glass on either side is what I did, and then I put iron bar in the middle. That's fine. It's not important how you decorate it, really. You can decorate this any way you want. You don't have to do the same exact block palette or anything I'm doing. But what is important is how you place the water, the fence gates, all of this, and then these right here. So I was wrong. You're going to want to go up 4, because 1, 2, 3, they do have a tendency sometimes to launch upwards. So you want to go up 4, not 3. And then now you're going to want piston. We can get rid of that. You're going to want regular pistons. Come in and you can place them on the back of the glass like so. Okay, now that you have 2 high pistons on each row, you want to come behind here and place a block on the bottom piston and go all the way down, like that. And then you're going to put repeaters on 4 ticks behind all of them. Let's get that one. This is a resource pack I'm using that lets me have these lines on my repeaters to tell me what tick they're on. Then you got to come over to the other side, do the same thing, and once we have done that, we will put in note blocks behind them, and then we're going to do the clock system and wire it up after. Just makes explaining things easier. Okay, so now we grab our note block, and you want to put it right there. Come all the way down that side, and then this side as well. Okay, starting for the clock, we want to take a repeater right here. This is the setup you're going to need on the back for the clock. Starting in the back where your water goes, put a block up on either side, left and right, one above right there, and then like that, and then place a helper block to put a block there, come out two, go down two more, and then come out one. That'll be for placing stuff though. And we'll start off by putting a repeater on 2 ticks into that block, and then grab comparators and put them there and there, going into these 2 blocks. Take sticky pistons and put on the end of those. Place observers facing down on either side. Place sticky pistons on top of those observers. Then a redstone block. Now you want to take your dropper and you're going to place it, 2 of them facing into each other like so. And then put a observer facing up on top of the droppers. And get rid of that helper block. And if you place a stack of items now in that should activate. You can take half out and make sure this side, yep. So now you're going to want to take a fence post, dropper, and all that good stuff. Dispenser, sorry, not dropper, right? Yep. Place a fence post there, power rail on top right there. Take concrete and place one up like so. Get rid of that. This needs to be an upwards facing dispenser, to which you will run power rail all the way down. Put in hopper minecarts, furnace minecarts, sorry. Place a button there so you can trigger it like so. And you want to place a wooden pressure plate on top of that, which will power that rail to power the clock. Now we need to take power drill out from this block here, go up and up like so. Actually, we could go up all the way. And I'm only going to do one side because you just got to copy it over on the other side and copy it all the way up if you want to stack it more. And we place an observer facing out right there into a note block. Place an observer facing up like that, and then a note block. And then you want to place observers going all the, nope, not all the way down, sorry. Observer, note block, observer, and alternate between the 2 all the way down. And you should end in an observer. And then you want to come under and start placing observers like so. And that is now your wiring. And every time that sends a pulse through and updates it, that whole wall will fire off. And then you come in and plant your sugarcane. I tried to make it as simple as I could and easy enough. All you got to do is stack this all the way up. I hope you guys have found this enjoyable. We've kind of come to the end here. In the description, as always, will be links to Acheron's channel and Smokey's. Also, links to my Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Come on over to the Discord. Not real lively right now, but it's growing. I hope to see you guys there. Leave any comments or any tips or anything. Don't be afraid to tell me it sucks. Feedback is feedback, guys. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.